All right. Look at that. Welcome, everybody, to the SC Factory weekly Zoom call. We're going to be building dreams. We're going to give you guys some pretty cool information to join an exclusive club. You're going to want to hear everything we're going to share with you guys tonight. But before we get into that, let's talk about this YouTube channel. We've got Team Freedom Reigns, Marcy.
Yep. You want to make sure that if you're not subscribed, that you go and subscribe, use the QR code. It'll take you right to the YouTube channel so that you can hit that subscription as well as ring the bell so that you get notifications every single time that we upload new content. And make sure that you save into your calendar every single Tuesday night, the same time with the same Zoom ID and passcode to be able to join us for the SC1 Factory team calls. The Zoom information does not change, so go ahead and share that into or save that into your calendar so that you've always got the information ready to go on a weekly basis. So go subscribe. All right, so guys, these calls are fire, just so you know. The next Open the Month call is going to be on July 1st. We had one last night, and we're going to talk about that here in a second. But you want to make sure that you're participating in these calls. And so get them on your calendar as well, because if you don't calendar it, it doesn't happen. And then the close of the month call will be the 25th of each month at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So speaking of the opening the month call yesterday, how many of you were on that call? Let us know in the comments if you were on that call, if you saw this call with Daniel Song. He's an EC2, an amazing leader here at LifeVantage, and he brought the fire. I mean, he was talking about the Mamba, right? The Mamba attitude, the Mamba mindset, about just going after with something with no quit, that you do whatever it takes to get it done, right? And so we all need to have that Mamba attitude. And so we would challenge you to be on the lookout for this recording, and because it will be uploaded to the official US LifeVantage Facebook page. It's not there yet, at least it wasn't there a couple hours ago, but as soon as it's up there, guys, you need to go and listen to this call because it was amazing, okay? Daniel Song, anytime you see him that he's going to be the trainer, you want to make sure that you're on there because he brings a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience, and just really leads with heart. So make sure that you go and find that recording and make sure you have those calls on your calendar each month. Now for the contact center or the consultant support, customer support, all that kind of stuff, here's some dates you need to know about that they will be closed or have restricted hours. On June 19th, they will be closed all day long. June 23rd, they will be closed from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for training. And then an update that you guys should know about that's really going to start helping speed things along, making sure that you get to the right place faster. And that is there's going to be a new prompt when you call into this support center. There's going to be press 1 for consultants and press 9 if you're a customer, and it'll go to different call center people. So it's going to help organize these calls much better for us.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And we got the activation tour. So the 8 dates that are left, you can see right there, June 7th, 11th, and a couple dates on the 11th, the 12th, the 14th, 17th, 18th, and 21st. Those are all available. The details, the address, who the speakers are, what cities, all available on bigbluecalendar.com. If you are not familiar with that, if you do not have it saved on your phone, which I would encourage you to do so, then you can use that QR code access right there, which will take you to Big Blue Calendar. But here's how this works. If you know anybody, prospects, friends, family member, people you went to elementary school with, Facebook friends, whatever it is, if you know people in any of those 8 towns that are available on the Big Blue Calendar locations on the specific dates you see right there on your screen, invite them because it will be worth their while and specifically yours too, and get them excited. These are going to be people from corporate, executive, and presidential consultants that are going to be out on the road with corporate executive representation, and they are going to be just bring in the fire in an opportunity presentation for prospects. So use your Big Blue Calendar, use your reach out sense, and you take advantage of these activation tours.
Yeah, I have to tell a little story about these activation tours, by the way. So they just had 2 of them here in Arizona, in our neck of the woods. And I actually have some FOMO because we missed it. We missed being there. We had good reason because we were in California for Mom's 80th birthday party, but we missed these and we saw the photos and we saw how many people were there and how the fire and energy coming out of the events that we missed, right? And so you want to make sure that you don't have that be your story. Don't miss the activation tour events that are near you or within a couple hours driving. Or if you have people that are close to these areas, don't miss the opportunity to share it with them and get them in front of these amazing presenters, because it's executive presenters as well as corporate presenters that are going to these areas. Plus, there's a lot of other meetings that are on Big Blue Calendar too. If you haven't used Big Blue Calendar, make sure you go in and check it out. It should be something that you're looking at least every single week to see what meetings are in your area so that you can plan around those and be able to get them on your calendar and get inviting people to go to them. So Big Blue Calendar is a really underutilized tool. So go and check it out if you don't know what that is, but also make sure that you are participating in all of these activation tour meetings.
Absolutely. And we've got the Drive 25 Activate event, the free virtual event happening on July 12th of 2025. It's going to be amazing. There's going to be some incredible announcements that are going to be, let's just say, unveiled there at the Drive 25 Activate virtual event. So, and also you can host as a watch party for this. So plan to do that.
Yeah, so this QR code takes you in to register. If you're not registered yet, please get registered and encourage anybody that is a consultant that's even going to participate in your watch parties to also register so corporate has an idea of how many people they're actually reaching. And then, of course, like Dondi said, oh, it's free. As Dondi said, you want to make sure that you register your watch party because then they want to be able to keep track of potentially how many guests are seeing the information and how many people are getting together. And sometimes they send out swag boxes. So make sure that you get your watch party registered, plan an event around it because this actually is only an hour virtual event.
What?
It's going to be really amazing. It is for all markets and it's July 12th at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And so what I plan on doing is I'm hosting a watch party and I am going to plan on doing an opportunity presentation with this watch party. So people can invite guests to come and be able to learn about this opportunity while they see the information in this virtual event from corporate. So where the focus of this event is going to be is on the mind-body system. There's going to be business training. And again, something big is coming. So there's going to be some big announcements at this event. So make sure that you're registered and register your watch party.
Yes. And we got Drive 25 Momentum Academy in Hilton Anatole, Dallas, at the Hilton Anatole, Dallas, Texas, coming up on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th of October. It's only, that right there is the QR code to register. It's only $99 and on-site registration is going to be $129. So save yourself $30, get registered now. And more important than saving $30 is commit to being there. When you get committed, and you are committed to growing your business and you are committed to attending events and growing yourself as a professional network marketer, guess what? Your business grows. So make the commitment October 23rd through the 25th in Dallas, Texas at the Hilton Anatole. Be there and register with that QR code. There we go.
Come on.
That's the agenda.
All right, so this is the agenda. I love the breakouts at this Momentum Academy. So these shorter events actually give you the opportunity to pick and choose what you learn. So if you are somebody that wants to learn more about the products, there will be a breakout for that. If you're somebody that wants to learn more about social media, there will be a breakout for that. And I don't know exactly what the breakouts are, but these are generally topics that they do breakouts around, yes. Okay? And so if you're somebody that needs to know more about the Evolve compensation plan, I know there's going to be a breakout about that, right? So the event dates, Thursday, October 23rd. If you are an executive, you need to be there in time for they always do executive shopping experience for us early. They open up the store early. And then the leadership meeting is now for SC1s and above. So if you are an executive, you need to make sure that you are there early enough for that executive meeting that starts at 2 p.m. And then on Friday, general session 1 starts at 9 a.m., goes till 12. Then the workshops are going to be in the afternoon from 2 to 4. And then that night, there's going to be a social gathering. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a country western theme. A night under the Texas sky is is the theme. So that should be a lot of fun, and it should be a beautiful time of year there in Dallas, Texas. And then on Saturday, we've got workshops to start the morning from 10 to 12, a legacy project that we can all participate in, and then general sessions 2 is from 3 to 5. And so just keep that in mind, that if you need to leave on Saturday, you can probably get a flight out after that. Try not to miss any part of the event, because any part of the event you're missing may just be that little bit of thing that you need for yourself. And so this QR code, you can go and get yourself registered. Regular pricing is $99. If you wait till the event, it will go up. So make sure that you get registered.
Oh, good announcement here. Good news. So the MB Core and the MB Enhanced refills are here to stay. Meaning if you, and this is something that's been asked about, and this is just an example, is when we ask, corporate usually delivers.
Yeah, they listen all the time.
They listen all the time. And so the MB Core, $99.99, the MB Enhanced, $99.99, and they are now available separately. So cool.
Now, another thing on top of this, though, that you need to know is that it cannot be added to subscription.
Right.
You can order these individually, but it has to be a drop shipment. So just keep that in mind. It is not something you can add to your subscription, yet you can purchase these individually now. Long term, forever. Forever. All right, I love this one, by the way, and I got to figure out a way to get myself some Mango Blossom hand cream, because I love our hand cream, and that scent sounds amazing. But our reward circle is switching up that free gift that comes to any new customer that has the value of $175 or more. They get a free gift. So starting next month, it is going to be the hand cream Mango Blossom. So make sure that your customers know that they get a free gift with their order that's $175 or more. This is only for new customers. This is not for existing customers or for consultants. So dang it,
wow,
right?
So I
got
to
figure out a way to get my hands on some of this.
And don't eat it.
No,
it's not meant to be eaten.
But it is so good. It's so good.
It is.
All right.
So this is the special announcement we were talking about. So this exclusive group called Club Fastlane. And this is modeled after Club 55. And if you guys are aware, what Club 55 actually accomplished. So if you remember back in October of last year when Club 55 happened, it was 55 individual businesses or 55 individual consultants who qualified to get to Club 55. They were flown to Salt Lake City, actually right outside Salt Lake City, Park City, Utah, and there was a 2-day think tank session of how we're going to promote this, how are we going to do it, and then they gave us all the swag, they gave us the ideas, and they said, look, here you guys go. Go make MB release happen. And 55 people started yapping their yappers and getting excited and bouncing ideas off of each other. And when network marketing professionals get fired up about a product, a new product launch, which they had already had experience on, some of them, and then we got to start it there, it was crazy. And you guys saw what happened with the MB system. So they modeled that, or this, after that. So the people that are going to be able to qualify for this is going to be, okay, you go for it. She wants to talk.
So let's take care of this slide first before we get into the one that is next. So basically, this new club is going to help you enter summer in the fast lane, to help you really start hitting the road and building your business and growing your volume faster. Okay, so it goes right along with the drive era theme for the year. And so summer in the fast lane includes exactly everything that Dondi was just talking about, but it's going to lead up to something big that is coming and will be announced in July at that July 12 event. So you've got to make sure that you're participating in that event. So get registered. Okay, so again, welcome to summer in the fast lane. This is the time to really hit the gas and accelerate and take advantage of the time that we have to be able to share this information with as many people as possible, helping them have the best summer of their lives and coming out of summer basically a whole new and different person. And it all starts by you becoming part of the club. So we need as many people as possible to join the amazing Club Fastlane as possible in June. And so Dondi was talking about the Club 55. And, you know, our experience with that, as he mentioned, it's like just being able to collaborate with all of the people that were in the room. And then we were in a WhatsApp group, and we continued that WhatsApp group for months.
That was fire.
Yes, and sharing ideas, sharing shareables, sharing the way that they were doing their social media, sharing wins, sharing so much stuff. And then we were giving each other's tips and tricks and different things to be able to be successful for the launch of the mind body system. And so this club is going to be very much the same. Now, do you want to talk to them about how they can qualify?
Yeah. So, yeah, but before we do,
Because we've still got the next slide. There's
right.
still Club 55.
So one of the things about that is that of the 55 qualifiers for Club 55, I'm pretty sure every leadership team and every downline, if you will, of every presidential consultant in LifeVantage somehow qualified. So they were bouncing ideas, like Marcy said, off of each other. These were sharing social media posts. They were sharing everything. And it was the coolest collaborative effort I've seen in the history of our company. And it was no accident, the biggest product launch in the history of our company, because when those many leaders and minds put together, it created something awesome. And I think we're going to duplicate that here.
Oh, I think it's
maybe even bigger.
It's going to be bigger because Club 55 was restricted to 55 people. This club is not restricted to a number. As many people as want to qualify in June to be part of the club will be accepted in. So we're super excited. So the way that you personally can qualify to be part of Club Fastlane is in the month of June, you enroll 400 new sales volume in either customer or consultant volume. Or if you were somebody that was at Global Convention and you are running to get those convention shoes, right? The LifeVantage branded shoes, the Drive Era shoes, if you're running for that, you earn those shoes and you are automatically in the club. So those are the two ways that you can earn your way and raise your hand and get noticed as a leader that wants to be in Club Fastlane is one, enroll 400 new sales volume, customer or consultant, doesn't matter which one, or earn those shoes. So those are the two ways that you can raise your hand, get accepted into Club Fastlane in the month of June. Now, guys, all of the activity that we're talking about right here is also going to set you up for an amazing success for big announcements that are coming in July. So it's like we know a little bit more than you do. And so we know that you absolutely want to be in this club. So how many of you are going to raise your hand, get your 400 SV or get those shoes and be in Club Fastlane? Say me in the comments if you are going to be in Club Fastlane, because we want you in there with us. Because the cool thing about this club is that it is going to have executive leaders in there. It's going to have all of the FAB are going to be in there. It's also going to have all of the qualifiers for the Tiffany's, or sorry, the Breakfast in Blue qualifiers. And so those are the people that they went out and they know what they are doing, right? And so all of them are going to be in this club and they're going to be mentoring and dropping tips and all kinds of stuff inside of a special WhatsApp club that is going to be where we're going to be participating together, okay? So again, it's very exclusive. This is a group that was inspired by Club 55. It's focused on helping you increase your speed, your visibility, and your leadership all summer long. So what this is going to include, first of all, the people that can be part of it is any consultant who meets the June 400 SV and the shoe incentive earners, okay? So you got to do this in June to be part of the club.
Yes.
All right, in June. So what you'll get in this private, go ahead.
You trust me when I tell you this, you want to be in Club Fastlane.
Yes.
You want to be. You want to do everything you can to get the 400 points in June to get into Club Fastlane. Just trust me.
Okay, so Carol, that's a great question. So first of all, yes, Teresa. Teresa said me. Emmy said me.
Emmy said me too.
And then ask the question, do new consultants have to be SC1 by end of June? So only new consultants that are within that qualification period for the second quarter of the year, the Drive Era incentive, for the shoes, okay? Only those have to be the SC1 by the end of June, okay? So that is the ones that we need to work on for that. And yet, I'm actually going to get clarification on that because in the qualifications of that, I believe it says within their launch period.
Yeah, launch period.
So if that's within their launch period, if they enroll in June, then their launch period would be July, August, and September. So let me look into that for you. Okay, Carol? So we'll look into that. And Kathy, yes. Kathy said me. She is absolutely going to be in the club. Well, we're super excited because we are going to be qualifying for this club too. We automatically will be in it, but we still have to do the qualifications to be able to pre-qualify for what's going to be announced in July. So we still have to do this too, okay? So make sure that you get yourself that 400 in sales volume or earn those shoes. Now, what the group includes, this is really exciting, guys. This is where the fire was in Club 55. It was being together in community in this WhatsApp group and seeing all of the shares of what they created and how they're doing things. So there's going to be exclusive assets that align with the social media challenges that corporate is going to be providing throughout this time period. So they're going to be doing all kinds of fun things on Instagram, and they're going to be providing us with the assets that go along with that. And then there's going to be recognition, and there's going to be leaderboards inside of this club, as well as exclusive business building trainings and mentorship opportunities during summer in the fast lane in the club by FAB members. So you're going to have executive and presidential consultants one time a month come in and do a special Zoom training for everybody that qualifies for the club. That in itself is so valuable to be able to help you learn and become the leader you want to be over the summer months. So that means that in July, August, and September, there's going to be 3 invite-only Zooms where you're going to be taught and trained by somebody that's part of the field advisory board. Huge opportunity. Exclusive.
Wow.
Exclusive. So super, super, super cool opportunity for everybody to be part of that. So let's see here. Carol said me too.
Yes,
yay.
yes,
Love
awesome,
it.
awesome.
Love it. Love it. Okay, let's get in the club together, guys. So let's keep talking about this. And this is the way that you're going to be able to do this and what you'll be able to use to be able to not just get into the club, but also to be able to go green and to start building your team, building your SC1 factory. So first of all, what are you most excited about with this stack of products together?
Well, in full transparency, the free NAD.
Yeah.
That's like, I'm geeked out of my mind excited about that because that's the one product I would say of our Tri-Synergizer products, it was the most recent to be introduced, but it's also the one by far that is getting the most attention outside of LifeVantage.
Yeah.
If you go on social media, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you're seeing right now NAD everywhere. NAD is becoming the new GLP-1, the GLP-1 of 2024.
Yeah.
This is the GLP-1 of 2025, but it's called NAD, and they're giving it away free. So I'm super excited about that because sometimes when somebody don't really understand, they see it, they start to get curious about it, and they get it for free, they're likely to take it. And then when they have the different life they're going to have because their NAD is being activated inside their body, and it's not a supplement. There's no NAD in that bottle. And all the ones you're seeing right now are based, or they're peptides or there's NAD in the product, precursors. This is turning on your body's natural NAD. Totally different delivery system and totally, totally, totally more beneficial. That's what I don't know if that's the answer you were looking for, but that's what I am most excited about. Now, the rest of the products are obviously amazing.
No, I love it. And I was just actually thinking the exact same thing you were talking about with NAD is this like GLP-1 became a whole different conversation for us because people already knew what GLP-1 was, right?
Yep.
We've had to reframe it some so that they didn't think that this is like the shots and all that kind of stuff. Yet when it comes to NAD, people are hearing about it just about as much as GLP-1. And so it makes the conversation that much more easy. And to be able to get it for freaking free, are you kidding me? That's over $60 in value for that product alone. All right. And so when we're looking at this stack, obviously Protandim NRF2, there is none other like it. And what it does inside of our bodies for our longevity and for helping us to be able to live longer, healthier lives, right? But then the mind-body system, it's changing people's experiences in their living, right? They're being able to take back some of that self-control and ownership over food instead of having food be in control all of the time. And it's changing their physiques along with it because it's changing the composition. It's not necessarily all about weight loss. This is about gaining more muscle, losing the fat. And talking about fat burn is so misunderstood. A lot of people are like, well, why would I want to take mind, body, and fat burn? Well, they work completely different ways. Like fat burn completely works off of that brown fat that likes to be, it's that visceral fat that goes inside and holds on to your organs and is really difficult to get rid of. Fat burn helps to break that down so that you can use it for energy throughout the day, even if you're not super active. And so how many calories is it that they say that you burn? I think it's 170.
I think it's 170 or 180.
Yeah, right in that, just for taking it, you're going to burn that many more calories in a single day. And so when we look at this stack and all of the different benefits that are coming to it, and then think about it and the price point they're offering, it's a no-brainer. It's mind-blowing, and it is addressing so many different issues that so many people are looking for today. So I hope that you guys are getting as excited about this stack as we are and should be getting on fire about it, getting out there and talking about it to every single person, talking about it on your stories, talking about it on your Facebook and your Instagram posts. Everywhere that you're out there, talk about this stack and the benefits that come from it. And so there is a stack and there is a pack. Stacks are what you can put on subscription. The pack is how you get started as a consultant. So let's talk about the pack first, how we can help people get started as consultants for only $245 for all of these products. Are you kidding me?
That's ludicrous price.
And it comes with a free start kit. So this is $127.36 savings. You can help someone get started in a business
plus a free
for $245. Isn't it nuts?
That's nuts.
And that has 200 in sales volume. And so you do 2 of these and guess what? You've got that 400 in sales volume. Just like that.
I bet you that was deliberate.
Right. And then you also have 2 people to run with to help them become emeralds. That's going to help you become SC1 or depending on what your rank is now, maybe SC2 or SC3 or maybe even higher. Right? So it's going to give you 2 new consultants to run with. So guys, this is an amazing, amazing pack to be able to help with. But something that we must note here is that discount codes can be used when someone is enrolling with this pack. However, keep in mind that the sales volume will be discounted by 10%.
Yeah,
so it will only be 180 in sales volume. Your commissions is also discounted. And so 180, it's not just 2 anymore. You're going to have to get 3 to make that 400 in sales volume. So keep that in mind that anytime you use the discount codes, it does discount the sales volume, which also discounts your commissions. And it will make it so that you need to do more, right? So that's the pack. Now the stack. All right, guys, this is
still an $87 savings.
Well, think about it. I mean, it's always 10% more for customer pricing than it is for consultants. So $245, I mean, $245, by the way, is also how much the subscription pricing is for consultants on a monthly basis. So if you don't have these products on your subscription right now, you should absolutely be adding it to your subscription. Okay. But for a customer that is on subscription, $275.63, that's an $87 savings. And then if they want to do it just a one-time or a spot order for customers, it's $306.25. So amazing, amazing stack for you to be able to use to qualify for the club, pre-qualify for the announcements that's coming in July, and just really run in.
You're going to want trust. That's what we say. You're
right?
going to want to get there.
Right.
So, but basically the bottom line question, are you ready to join us for summer in the fast lane? And I hope the answer is yes or yes, because it will well well be worth your time. And you don't want FOMO. This is going to be the biggest dose of FOMO you've ever heard in LifeVantage history. So you certainly want to qualify for the 400 SV in June. So make it happen.
Okay, so just reiterating, 2 customers or consultants on the new stack or pack qualify you to be in the club.
Yep.
Okay. Now, Teresa had a great question about fat burn. What time of day have you heard to take fat burn, or with what combination of these products? So I believe that fat burn is another one of those that the best time to take it is when you remember to take it. Okay. Other than don't take it late at night. There is no stimulant in it, yet we don't want to disrupt your sleep at all. Okay. So I would say, like for me, I take all of my products, Protandem, NAD, NRF1, all the stuff at lunch with my first meal, because we don't eat in the morning. So at lunch with my first meal, because Protandem NRF2 needs to be taken with food that has some fat in it, right? And I take my fat burn at that same time. I've heard some people say, take it on an empty stomach. I don't do that. So try it for yourself and see what you like best. That's one of the best things. The only things that I would say is don't take it with your core, your mind body core in the morning. Well, I guess you could, because there's no calories to it. There's no calories to it. So you could take it with your mind body core if you wanted to take it in the morning. Just don't take any calories in with it, right? So play with it.
Read the bottle. And in full transparency, I've never taken the product. So I don't know anything about it.
Over there. There's not one of the bottles over there.
Other than it works. I've seen the science behind it. I just have not taken it.
I love it. And Brandon Cunningham says it's his secret weapon. So take the fat burn.
Really?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
He said it. So this is what you want to watch for. First of all, that high speed pack and stack went live last night. So it is live right now for you. You will want to make sure that you are registered for the activation broadcast on July 12th. Do not miss it, because that's where the big announcement is going to be made. And then once you qualify for the club, you'll be wanting to be on the lookout for when you will get notification of being added into the Club Fastlane WhatsApp group. So those are things to be on the lookout for. Okay. Now let's talk about how you can utilize this to be able to use ITT, the press play, using ITT, go Emerald, and build a team.
Build a team. Yep. So in the boards, the TFR boards, there is the complete invite scripts there for you. There are the suggested videos available for you and the scripts that go along with it, the prompts to share your story, because I think when Marcy was just talking about Brandon Cunningham and the fat burn being his secret weapon, I think for everyone who's building a LifeVantage business, your secret weapon is your story. It is the most important thing you should never, ever, ever, ever leave out. And so prompts on how to share, how to fit your story in is incredibly important, also available in there, and the built-in team support, because that's the T, the last T in ITT is the team. And so all of this information is found on the TFR boards under the Press Play ITT Flow folder, and available in the Word document form on the TFR Facebook page. I think it's under, is it under files?
Featured.
Featured, yes. Yeah. And right there is the QR code to the TFR board. So, and I mean, it's there. So utilize it, change the scripts. I would just say, take a look at it, change the script so it sounds like you, as opposed to a script that's in there. And the scripts are simply meant to be examples. You don't want to, if you cut and paste them, make sure you're changing it into the wording that you would send out. Make it your language, in other words.
Perfect. And then you want to go green, right? And if you're already green, you want to go sapphire or emerald. Sorry, your emerald is green. Sapphire, right? And so 1,000 to 2,000, that's still just 1,000. And so you only need 5 high-speed health stacks to either go green, or if you're already green, to go sapphire, right? And so be using these stacks to help you go green. And then when you enroll a new consultant, help them go green, doing the same thing, utilizing these stacks.
Right.
And the building a team is basically, you need to enroll a consultant, and it's only $245 with a high-speed health stack. We are reducing the friction on getting people into your business so much during this summer. I mean, it's like, let's go fast. Let's get busy, right? And then help them go green. Remember, 5 of those stacks. You become the SC1 rank or higher if you're already SC1, and you're earning 10% of your consultant sales volume. So you're also increasing your volume. You're earning the different things that you need to be earning to move forward in whatever the company offers. But the number one thing is to set yourself up in June by joining the club, becoming part of that community, getting into that WhatsApp group, being in the exclusive
Group for trainings.
All of it, because something big
Something
is coming.
big is coming.
In July.
In July. On the 12th of July, it will all be out in the open.
Yep, we can't
and
wait.
You're gonna, and if you, yeah, I don't even.
We
just
we
trust
hate
me.
having secrets. We
Yeah.
we don't like keeping secrets, and so you need to be on that in July, but you definitely have to be in the club in June, okay? So let's get busy building your SC1 factory, building your dreams, and helping other people do the same thing. All right, guys, let's stop this share so that we can see who's on here. Show your faces if you would, please. Hi, Teresa. You look fantastic. Hello, hello. Hi, Emmy. Good to see you. Joe, good to see you. Hey, Kathy, welcome. Thanks for being here with us. Do any of you have any questions beyond what you've already asked that we can help you with? Because that's part of, being on here live with us on Zoom, that if you have questions, hi, Carol, that you can bring those here too. If you do, you can unmute yourself and you can ask it. And if you don't, then we just appreciate you being on here with us. Thank you guys so much. We love all of you, and we are super excited for this summer in the fast lane.
And one thing I want to share with you too, because of that, the fast lane stack, the high speed stack, is that the free product, like I said, that I'm most excited about is NAD. And if you know who Dr. Becky Campbell is, or you know who Gary Brecka is, they are health gurus that are very, very popular right now. And I would tell you that they're probably their number one thing they're both talking about is NAD. Not our NAD, NAD in general. So if you know people that are health gurus, ask the question, hey, did you hear what Dr. Becky Campbell said about NAD? Did you hear what Gary Brecka is posting every single day, multiple times a day, on the benefits of NAD? I would encourage you to cut and paste his post and make it yours. Did you guys hear what Gary Brecka said? If not, check this out. Or did you hear what Dr. Becky Campbell said about NAD? If not, check this out. Give them credit, screenshot their post, and then say, we've got exciting news because our new stack gives our NAD product away for free.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be utilizing someone else's information, very reputable person, and saying, if you haven't heard what Dr. Becky Campbell says or Gary Brecka says about NAD, you need to go check it out. And I'm even getting chills telling this. I'm getting myself all fired up. And if you want to find out how to get the NAD product that our company has, which gets your body to make its own for free, get back to me. You must see this.
Yeah.
And leverage other people, reputable people's information that they're putting out literally on a daily basis.
And corporate's information they're putting out too. Will you type in the names that you just put there into the comments? People, if you're on here with us on, or if you're watching on Facebook or come back to the replay, this is part of the reason why it's good to be on live, okay? And while he's doing that, I'm actually going to show you something that I learned recently, and I want to make sure that you guys can know it too. Sorry, just a second, babe. It's not letting you do it. Hold on just a minute while I get in here, okay? Let's see. Okay, can you guys see my,
Send it.
There you go. Can you see my phone? Just somebody give me a thumbs up. Yep. Okay, perfect. Just a second, I'll put you back. We're trying to do two things at one time here. So this is LifeVantage on Instagram, okay? If you're not following LifeVantage, please make sure that you go and follow LifeVantage on Instagram. But if you see down here, as I move my phone, the first post that they have right here has that stack, right? And so it's actually an amazing video. So I don't have the volume on because I didn't fix it so for you guys to see it. But this video you can actually use, okay? So when you come down here to see where the 24 is, that's shares, 24 shares. If you're on your device and you open it up, and that's not the one I want. Actually, go up to, all right, that's it. So what I did on that one, let me show you again. Up here, the 3 dots. The 3 dots is what I used. So use the 3 dots and you choose the remix. And when you remix, there's now let me against me. Well, maybe you're not going to be able to. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me? Or just hear my phone? Okay, so as soon as it's there, I'll do it that way. So I'll just turn the volume off. But when you do this, it's like you can come in and you can make this your own post, okay? So I've already done this. If you look at my profile, I've already done this, but just by hitting that remix, and then you do need to add like a sticker to it. Like I just put a wow sticker on it. You either have to write something on it or put a sticker on it. See how that sticker's on there now? And I hit done. And then I can actually share this. Okay, I already did. So now I hit the next. It's not showing that I shared this sticker on there. Okay, well, basically you have to add something to it to make it a remix so that you're changing it slightly, but then you'll be able to, I'll just go in and add something else in here. I'm not actually going to leave this on here, but just putting something in there, and then you hit the next, and it's like it's your post. Okay, so you can remix other people's videos, and it doesn't show that it was LifeVantage's post. It doesn't show that it was coming from their page or anything. I've actually done this with other people's videos that were really great videos. And so you can make it your own, because I was like, I want this video. How do I make this video? And so I was playing around with it. So I wanted to show you guys how you could do it. So let me just start over from the beginning to show you. So this is back to LifeVantage's page. So I clicked on the video. I went to the 3 dots up at the top. Then I went to remix right here in the center. Okay, now I'm turning off the volume again so you can hear me. So you do not have to do that. Okay, so now that it's here, I do need to go in and I need to add a sticker to it, or I need to add words to it. Maybe we'll just, yeah. And move it out of the way so it won't get in the way of the video. And then hit the next down here at the bottom. You put in your caption that you want here. Like you can say, NAD, ever heard about it? How about getting it for free? Check out this video and then DM me for more info, right? So you can actually share other people's videos. And then one thing beyond that I love too. Do you guys care if I keep going for another minute? Do you care? Okay, so I'm gonna now get out of here. And I'm gonna go into my Facebook because I have it automatically set to where it goes to my, gotta get out of here, goes to my Facebook as well. And so it shares to Facebook. And so when you go down here, there it is. There's the one that I did. And so when I open it up, the volume again. When I go, watch my cursor, 3 dots. Download video. You can actually download the video. So now it's actually downloaded to my phone. When I go into my phone, there's the video in my photos, okay? And so now you can take that and you can put it into your stories. So here's my stories, and I already did this. I just added it into my stories, and I added the buy now with my link to our website and DM to Talk Biz. Okay, so this was after I did. This is us talking about NAD. All talking about NAD. Introducing the stack and the free and the savings. Talking about Protandim, because one of my posts today was about Alzheimer's and dementia. And then this is part of that great stack, the stack that I've been introducing. So just really kind of adding everything together. And then here's that video. Okay. So I thought you guys would enjoy learning something that I learned today, so that you know how you can actually utilize those really cool videos that corporate's putting up on their Instagram, because they're going to be putting up all kinds, and there's already a lot of other stuff there too. There's the Axio videos they have up. There's all kinds of stuff that they have up right now that you can go and you can remix and use them for yourself. And so you don't have to be, it's like, where do I find that? Because that's what I was doing earlier. So now you know you have access to that. But remember, when you get in the club, you're going to get even more access to shareables and stuff that's going to go along with somewhere in the fast lane. Okay.
Good stuff.
Anything else you want to add?
No, super excited.
All right, guys.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks for being on here. I hope you get that was okay that I shared that stuff with you guys. All right. Have a great night. Let us know what we can do to help you, because guys, it's time for us to get busy, get loud, and run. Let's fast lane it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. See you guys.